Hey there, YouTube. It's Anthony. Just thought I'd jump on here to do the final update for this big tank move I've been doing. Kind of wild, kind of crazy. I started on my most recent project last night at about 8:30. I didn't get finished till about 1. It was pretty stressful. Let's take a look at it. So, well, here we go. I'm going to give you some sideways so you can get it all in. Yeah, I'm sure that just turned your whole world upside down, huh? So there's a 20-gallon up top. Gosh, Mondo gnarly glare. See if I can block it out with my body. Anyways, Therichthys passionis grow outs. There's 6 in here. There's 2 right there. There's another just swam back there. Some fake plants, little aquascaping action going on. Some Xiphophorus maiae, big female, little baby over there too. Anyways, a couple 10s, got 4 10s in the system. This has Xiphophorus nesicotyl. It's my favorite of the Xiphophorus I've been keeping so far. They are very cool fish. There's probably roughly about 20 in there. It's a male. 2 females and 17-ish offspring. Very cool little system. Very fun fish. This has got Xiphophorus cortezi. There's a male. There was a female, but she died. I don't know how. There's a couple babies in there. Hopefully I get another female. We'll see. Down here we have 2 10s. They're just grow out tanks. Just to hold some fry, I installed this little LED light up here. Alright. Yeah, so let's back away a little bit so you can actually see this system here. It is 2 10s and the 20 on top. You've seen it in my bedroom, I'm sure, if you've watched some of my other videos. This was such a pain to do. Like, just look at this cluster here. Alright, see this cord here coming off of this filter? That is going over there. So that doesn't count. All the rest of these cords that you're seeing here are for this system. We've got, by the way, Pet Mountain has these for 18 bucks right now. It's got 4 timed switches in the back here and 4 full-time switches here, but these ones in the back are timed, so it's great for this system because I have a light. Well, every single light is hooked to a timer without having to run a separate extension cord from the timer. It's all built in, all into one unit, which is really nice. Then I've got 4 heaters here for the 10s. Then I've got a 5th heater here and a filter here, and this is for this right here. So then we've got the manifold here. We've got air coming in from my massively awesome, super cool pump and going out to the 4 sponge filters that are powering this group. It was just a lot of work, man. Just pulling all this crap out of here. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to have a project going, but jeez, that was gnarly. Anyway, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I always enjoy messing with my fish tanks, man. Some people, I enjoy setting it up and then sitting back and saying, look at what I did, and leaving it that way for a couple weeks, and then just doing it all over again. I love aquascaping tanks. I love it. I really, really enjoy aquascaping tanks. This right here is probably one of the longest aquascapes that I've had. Oh man, there's a big glare. I've got, so this petrified wood here. See, it's kind of cool. Little half skull. Couple more pieces of petrified wood. Black sand, black background. Corner tank. There's the wood coming down from the top. There you can see it going up there. Anyways, so it's a corner tank built into the wall here, just 29 gallon with a single Xiphophorus maiae male right there, swordtail. And then I have these Therichthys macula pinus in here. I've got 4 of them. These guys keep spawning. Oh, matter of fact, I have wigglers. You see, you can barely see through the left eye. You see the kind of lighter colored patch in there? Through that eye? That's a patch of wigglers from these macula pinus. They are pretty consistent spawners. This time I'm actually going to let them keep their babies. I pulled them out the first time and killed them all. I don't know how. I pulled them out the second time and I've got them growing out in a tank now, and I'm going to let them keep them this time so that they can learn how to parent. I just wanted to make sure I could get some out. So we'll let these guys do their thing. But I've kept this aquascape the same way for months, like 2 or 3 months. I just really, really like it. It's super simple. I think it's attractive. It's great. Anyways, this tank's dirty, so you're going to have to forgive me, but like here's another one of my tanks that's just, it's been aquascaped this way for quite a long time. My camera's finally focusing in there. And this has just got my 4 Astaheros Altafrons, my pair of, the lighting's just not that great, plus there's huge light coming from behind them, so they don't, I don't know, not really doing them justice, but whatever. My Amphilophus lionsi, those 2, and then I've got a female down here. People hate on this, but she gets the crap beat out of her as the whipping boy, so he doesn't beat up on her. So this pair bond stays strong by this female getting her butt kicked. Sounds weird. People are like, oh man, that's rude, that's cruel, that sucks, don't do it. Guess what? I'm going to do it. It works. My male and my female look freaking awesome. That female gets pulled out like maybe once a month for a couple weeks to heal up, and she looks great, and she just spends the rest of her time in hiding. If I thought it was really anything that was super dangerous, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't risk the health or life of the fish. These are F1, beautiful, beautiful F1s from Jeff Rapps. Not Jeff Rapps, sorry, Don Conkle, or Gage at Cichlid Connection. If I thought there was any major harm in it, if there was any permanent damage going on, I wouldn't do it. But until these guys see these Astaheros Altafrons as a threat, they need something else that they can see as a threat to keep their pair strong bond, or their pair bond strong, because they're just not that great of a pair. They look great, but they just need that extra kick, you know. They need a dither, and their dither just happens to be an F1 lionsi. Whatever. Got some grow-outs over here. Amphilophus SP Red Isletus Fry. I don't have my booklet with me. Normally I keep a booklet with me so I can tell people exactly when they were born, how old they are. There's a couple hundred in here, maybe 150, 200, I don't know. Who knows? Down here we have, look at these guys. Down here we have the Chuco Microthalamus Fry. I don't know how many's there. I'm really bad at guessing. I'm going to say 50. 50 or so? I don't know. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Comment. Let me know. 50? I don't know. Then I've got a crap tank over here that it's just kind of gotten dirty, but let's look at it from the top. You see that little fish in there? Shell dwellers. I keep it dirty because the fish seem more comfortable when they can't see me. Or when they don't see me as well. If I get too close, they start to kind of freak out. They kind of live in their own world. I scrape it sometimes and get a good look at them. Everything in here is healthy. Everything gets fed regularly. I just don't scrape the tank. They don't seem to like it as much. But these are Neolamprologus multifasciatus, arguably the world's smallest cichlid. It's a shell dweller from Lake Tanganyika. For those of you who are Central American, South American buffs and you don't know much about African, these guys are rad. They're a colony shell dweller. They spend a lot of time, the male kind of keeping his small group, 2-3 females together and all of their babies, and defending their colony from another male. In a big enough tank, we would be able to see maybe 2 or 3 males with, 2 or 3 colonies. It'd be interesting to watch. Anyway, that tank's boring to look at because it's ugly. But those are really cool fish to watch. If for some reason you have a small tank or a small spot for a tank and you don't know what to do with it, look into it. Neolamprologus multifasciatus. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fish. They're really fun. They're really cool. loads of personality and activity in that tank, and they're ballsy. They'll bite you just as quick as any of your big ones. Pound for pound, they're just as tough as any of these big Centrals, unquestionably. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it quits there. I just wanted to kind of update everybody on this right here. This rack of 10s and 20 that went in last night and took me 3.5 hours. Pain in my butt. All my tanks are out here, so we're getting new carpet put in the bedrooms, and then I'm putting stuff back, but it's not going back the same way. I'm going to be changing it up and updating as I go. Thank you a lot for following along, and I appreciate all of the compliments I've had on all of my tanks. Thank you guys so much. I bleed fish. I love this hobby, and it's my whole life. I really appreciate it. Thank you.